Welcome back, football fanatics. Week 10 didn't hold back on the action, drama, or unforgettable moments. From AFC clashes that went down to the wire, NFC nail-biters, and wild interconference battles. Here's the rundown. Ravens vs Bengals, 35-34. This AFC North matchup was all gas and no brakes. The Ravens and Bengals left it all on the field, with the Ravens edging out a win by a single point. Baltimore fans can breathe easy, while Cincinnati fans are already marking the rematch on their calendars. Chiefs vs Broncos, 16-14. In a gritty AFC West battle, the Chiefs narrowly kept the Broncos at bay. Not quite the high-flying performance we're used to from Kansas City, but a win's a win, and it's keeping the Chiefs right where they need to be. Colts vs Bills, 20-30. Bills Mafia got what they came for. With their players in top form, Buffalo powered past the Colts in a game that showed us why they're among the AFC's top contenders. Sorry, the Bills brought their A-game and left no room for surprises. And last but not least, in the AFC, it's the Chargers vs the Titans tie. Yup, it's a head-scratcher. In a rare finish, both teams refused to give an inch. The Chargers and Titans left fans on the edge of their seats, and while it didn't end with a winner, it was a thriller from start to finish. Now moving to the NFC, Panthers vs Giants, 2017. Overtime magic. The Panthers and Giants brought the tension, with Carolina ultimately sealing the win in OT. It was a grinded out, edge of your seat kind of game that kept fans guessing till the very end. Buccaneers vs 49ers, 2023. California cool meets Florida's heat. The 49ers scraped past the Bucs in a game packed with dramatic plays and standout moments. San Francisco fans were treated to a nail-biter that showed the heart of their team. Saints vs Falcons, 10-17. The NFC South served up a classic rivalry as the Falcons defended home turf against the Saints. Atlanta held on, proving they've got the goods when it counts most. Cowboys vs Eagles, 6-34. Talk about a statement. The Eagles soared past the Cowboys, putting up an impressive performance in reminding Dallas who's boss in the NFC East. Now moving to the interconference showdowns, AFC vs NFC. Bears vs Patriots, 3-19. The Patriots kept it cool and collected against the Bears, showing us why the AFC East remains a powerhouse. Chicago just couldn't keep up with the New England's no-nonsense approach. Commanders vs Steelers, 27-28. A close one. Washington and Pittsburgh traded punches in a hard-fought game that saw the Steelers eke out a win by just a point. It was everything we love about interconference games. Jaguars vs Vikings, 7-12. A low-scoring defensive battle between the Jags and Vikings brought out the best in both teams' D-lines. Minnesota locked it down and the Vikings held on for the win. Cardinals vs Jets, 31-6. The Cardinals flew high and never looked back, putting on a dominant performance against the Jets. Arizona fans, you're officially on cloud 9. Texans vs Lions, 23-26. This AFC-NFC duel saw the Lions pull off a close win over the Texans. Detroit held their ground in a game that gave fans plenty of heart-pounding moments. Rams vs Dolphins, 15-23. Well, looks like the Rams tried to show up, but the Dolphins were the ones making waves. 23-15, folks. Miami's swimming with the big fish now, and the Rams, well, let's just say they need a little more than a lifeline next time. Better luck, LA. And now let's move to the rankings. Week 10 was nothing short of a thriller across the border, and with inter-conference games bringing the AFC and NFC intensity, it's shaping up to be a season to remember. I can't wait to see what next week has in store.